Good day. I'm Joanna Dalan from Bachelor of Science and Tourism Management. So this is the lesson 8 from for TM3. Today we are going to talk about the lesson 8, the travel documents and health issues. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, students will have completed the following objective. Define a passport and its virus types. Distinguish between the virus types of visas. Advise clients about obtaining travel documents and explain what international health certificates are and how they are obtained. So, what is the passport? A passport can be defined as an official document issued by the Department of Foreign Affairs or a competent public authority to nationals or to alien residents of the issuing country. So, lahat naman tayo, alam natin yung passport. Ang passport ay requirements para maka-travel tayo abroad. So, ang passport ay hindi lamang ginagamit sa pag-alis ng bansa. Ito ay pwede rin magamit sa anumang transaksyon dito sa ating bansa, sa tulad sa Pilipinas. Kunyari, wala tayong valid o hinihingian tayo ng valid ID or license ID, SSS ID, UMID ID. Kunyari, wala tayong ganon. Kung meron naman tayong passport, valid passport, pwede natin i-present yun. Travel agent should ensure that clients understand that individuals during visiting to travel to another country usually require a passport. So, ito nga, sa ibang country, hindi nga tayo makakapunta ng ibang bansa kung wala tayong passport. Isa itong requirements. The client passport is valid for the whole time spent traveling. Clients are made aware of any other regulation relating to the passport validity. Some countries requires that a passport be valid for up to 6 months beyond of the individual stay in a particular country. Sa ibang bansa, 6 months yung valid ng passport. Pero sa ating bansa, sa Pilipinas, in the Philippines, a new law has been passed approving the validity of the passport to be 10 from 5 years. Minor will remain to have a 5 years validity passport. Yung above 18, nagbabalid yung passport ng 5 to 10 years. Then, ang minor will remain to have 5 years validity passport. Nagtatagal lang ng 5 years. A passport is normally valid for all countries unless exceptions are noted. A passport that has passed its periods of validity beyond date of expiration shown on the biodata page obtaining the viewer's photographs or that has no further room for visas or entry-exit stamps is generally not accepted by immigration authorities and must be replaced by a new one. Check the passport expiry date. Children over age of 16 are normally required to hold a valid passport issued in their own name. A passport remains the property of issuing authority and can be withdrawn at any time. All passports generally contain similar information. These include, first, the family name, the given name, the nationality, date of birth, children, sex, holder signature, given names, place of birth, date of issue, authority, date of expiry, observation, and last, holder's photograph. Other travel documents may also be instead of passport subject to allowance by the authorities that at origin, transit, and destination. These alternative documents may include may include first, national identification cards or ID cards, military ID cards, seaman discharge books, affidavit of citizenships, government issued birth certificate, and last, machine readable passport. So as you can see, yung e-passport, non-machine readable passport. Yung old-fashioned and old passports. And machine readable passport. Yung old passport, it has no biometric chips. While yung sorry. While yung e-passport, it contains a biometric chips. Yung pa-score na yan, yung biometric chips. New biometrically enabled passport contain a contactless integrated circuit chips on which display data from the passport biographical section in certain physically identifying features such as spatial image, iris image, or even fingerprints image are encoded. So there are types of passport. They have types of passport. The type of passport currently issues are outlined in the following section. First, the normal passport. Normal passport, most countries issue normal passport to citizen national which comply with the definition given in the previous section. Next, the Alliance passport. This type of passport may be issued to individuals living in a country, even though they are not citizen or nationals of that country. Children identity card, issued by some country only, instead of a passport to minor children who have not reached a specified minimum age. The German Kindererweis. In the diplomatic or consular passport, issued to diplomatic, consular, and other government official or mission entitling the bearer to diplomatic status under international law and custom. Yung ilan naman diplomatic or consular passport, ito yung ginagamit conference or congresses abroad. Yun yung ginagamit na passport for businesses. Diplomatic or consular passport. Other passport, International Red Cross and Laces Passer or Safe Conduct. Travel documents supply the refugees and or stateless persons. These passports are issued by international organizations such as the United Nations and the International Red Cross are generally accepted for the international travel, subject to certain additional requirements. Official special or service passport. Issued to government official or other person on government mission. The type of passport has to be specified by issuing authority. And other travel documents. Other alternative document of identity as described above may be permitted for international travel for some cases. Travel to the United States. Currently, visa-free foreigners traveling to the United States under the Visa Waiver Program BWP must hold a machine-readable passport containing a digitalized photograph 9 instead of a traditional photo affixed to the passport bio data page. The Western Hemisphere Travel Initiative or WHTI. Since January, as the United States Western Hemisphere Travel Initiative, all passengers are required to present a valid passport when traveling to or from the United States to Canada, Mexico adjacent, Caribbean island, nation, and the other countries in the Western Hemisphere. Yun yan, since January 2007, nag-required na sila na gumamit ng passport to travel from the United States to Canada, Mexico, and adjacent Caribbean. Advanced Passenger Information System or AFIS. AFIS. In an effort, security in the area of international air travel, many countries have institute at an Advanced Passenger Information System AFIS, including the United States that affects all flight into and some cases out of country, enforcing the requirement. In the US application, APIS is a government-run automated system capable of performing databases queries on air passenger prior to the arrival. Therefore, for all flights to United States, the following information will currently be collected. First, complete name, date of birth, citizenship, gender, travel document issuing country, travel document type, travel document number, travel document date of expiration, address where visitor will stay on the first night of the intended visit. So, liability limitation. Airlines may reserve that their right to refuse transportation of passengers if the passengers lack proper documentation for the country for all destination. Ito yung mga visa type. Visitor visa. Explanation, also referred to as entry permit, visa, business visa, or travel pass, includes right to enter to another country subject to satisfy immigration authorities at the point of entry. Yung visitor visa naman ay for business visa or travel pass. Ito ay para sa mga business. Visitor visa. Transit visa provide that right entry into the another country freely for the purpose of making travel connection onward to a third country. Transit without visa. Many countries have made agreement that allows other TWOV national to transit their country without the need to obtain visa regulation related to transit vary from the country to country and should be checked. Doon sa transit without visa, may mga country kasi na hindi nag-aalaw sila, hindi sila nag-aalaw. Pwede rin sila makatravel na walang visa. May ganong country na tumatanggap na kahit walang visa. Re-entry permits. Where necessary, these permits entitle travelers to return to their country of domicile. Exit permits. They entitle travelers to leave a country. These permits may be necessary for citizens to leave their own country of domicile. Exit permits may be required by foreign nationals to leave a country, though through which they had been traveling, or by expatriates. Schengen visa. 4 types of Schengen visa. First, the airport transit visa, short period visa for 3 months, long period national visa for valid in the country of issues. So, the travel insurance policy. The benefits of insurance. People travel for many different reasons. So, bakit nga tayo nagta-travel? So, for business, leisures, to visit family and friends. It is the agent duty to explore clients' reason for travel in order to recommend suitable travel product. Travel insurance companies pay high commission to travel agents who selling a policy earns extra income. The travel insurance policy. Insurance policies can be obtained from travel agencies, clinics, banks, specialist shops, and directly through insurance companies. Clients often have a choice of different levels of coverage. The general details of coverage of common exclusions. General details of coverage and common exclusion. Death and permanent disablement. Coverage, accident, death, personal accident. Exclusion. Normal coverage does not usually apply to accident costs or connected to what insurance companies to as hazardous or dangerous sports. Clients may pay a higher premium to cover hazardous sports like horse riding, rafting, trekking, while water canoeing, and etc. Medical and other related expenses. Coverage, medical and dental changes, repatriation, and search and rescue. Exclusion. In this section, there will be many exclusion and the details can be found in this policy document. Luggage, personal effects and travel documents. Coverage, passport, ticket, and travel documents, money luggage delay or lost. Exclusion. Some policies do not cover loss of cash. Other policies limit the amount of cash that can be displaced. There are often limits of the amount that may be claimed for personal effects. So, some of the risks covered by travel insurance: the trip delay or cancellation, trip interruption, hospitalization and claim, loss of baggage, personal documents, unexpected hotel accommodation. So, yan yung mga risk covered sa travel insurance. Ng pagkawala ng mga bagahe, kunyari ng mga personal document, mga ganon. Personal liability, coverage against causing injury or damage to people or property. Cancellation, curtailment, mass departure. Coverage protection against the need to delay or cancel agreements due to illness or death of the policyholder, traveling companion, or family member, etc. In this section, the possibility of examination failures can be covered. Travel trade industry. Coverage, protection against the travel agent or company becoming bankrupt. Legal expenses, general condition applying to insurance. Condition vary but it is useful to be aware of some general principle. Policyholders must be all responsible steps to prevent accident, loss, or damage. Insurance document and claim procedures. Again, agent should show that clients the insurance documents once it is issued. It is important to check and identify the following: the names of those covered, policy holder's address, policy number, period of coverage, start and end dates, and covered by the policy by the name and type of coverage purchased. So the claims, forms, and procedures. First, in an emergency, notify your travel insurance company. Provide as much details about the situation as you can. The second, fill out the appropriate travel claim form as soon as you can. Third, attach all supporting document relating to case from proof of payment to medical reports. And next, submit the claim form and all documents to insurance company. Maybe some mail or fax or online. Your claim will be accessed and received. If there is no issue, you will be reimbursed accordingly. Some more general points to remember are: first, claims should normally be made in writing. Second, full details of the circumstances leading to the events must be supplied. Recipe, bills, receipt, rather, receipt, bills, official valuation, or estimate for refers must be provided. Fourth, a police report must support claims to theft or loss. Fifth, for claims for medical expenses received or accounts will be needed. Proof of having book and itineraries is needed of if claiming cancellation. Next, written confirmation must be given of when and how the delay occurred whenever claiming the public transport delays. And last, quote the policy number one or correspondence. And health and preventative measures for travelers. The key to successful international travel is making sure that all travel documents are in place. But another element of trouble-free travel is taking precaution while away. Health, defense, or free departure preparation, day-to-day healthcare while traveling, and how one handles any medical problems or emergencies. Health preparation. Travelers should make to try sure that they are healthy before they start traveling. Of course, kailangan maging healthy tayo bago tayo magta-travel para makaiwas sa anumang problema. Immunizations. Vaccination provide protection against disease the traveler might meet along the way. As a general rule, though vaccinations are required to transit passengers, all vaccination should be planned for. So that's the end of my report. Thank you.